This is Gybe talking from a very rainy Gothenburg, but we don't care about the weather because we have the most exciting finish in the history of the race happening right now. And an action-packed show for you guys as well today, so stay tuned and let's take a look at what's coming up.
So we're packing down here in Gothenburg while the boats are on their way to The Hague. This is the first time that the Volvo Ocean Race will actually finish in the Netherlands. Now we have a little trivia question for you. How many Dutch entries have there been in the history of the Volvo Ocean Race since its inception back in 1973? Send your answers to our social media team using hashtag Volvo Ocean Race. The weather's getting pretty bad here, so I'm going to pass on to Jono, who's given one of our sailors a challenge of their own. Here he is with Blair Tuke in the latest Sorry Not Sorry.
So you've been nominated by your old mate Pete.
Yeah, sure.
And he specifically requested a yellow rope.
Okay.
I'll let you get to it.
I really want it. And did he tie this first knot? This looks like a peep knot as well.
So obviously the Triple Crown is America's Cup, Olympics and Sorry Not Sorry World Champion.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And the current leader is
That's okay.
your mate Brad Brown.
Kirikou boy, obviously.
13 knots in 90 seconds.
What's the, is there any description on what the knot has to be?
It's a figure 8 knot.
Oh, it is, okay.
Behind your back, you can't look at it.
Sweet.
Just complicate things further, I'm going to ask you some questions as well.
Alright.
We better get going. Blair, have you got any final words before you start the Sorry Not Sorry challenge?
Nah, just thank you for the nomination, Pete. I thought I'd go away without it, but
I think Pete got 11 knots. Do you think you can beat that?
Maybe, we'll see. See how the questions are.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Spell MAPFRE backwards.
E-R-F-P-A-M.
Who's the smelliest person on your boat?
Willie.
If you had to buy something for Shabby, what would you buy him?
Hobie 16.
What's your party trick?
Party trick, handstand.
Tell us a joke that's going to make us laugh.
Are you ready for the sailors'
Why the chicken cross the road?
Dunno.
Why the boy cross the road? No, I can't even say the rest of it goes quite bad.
If you weren't a sailor, what would you be?
That was much better. Okay, let's get this
Spear
going.
fisherman.
So, kick off.
How old are you going to be on the 1st of January 2020?
We have leading the parade.
29.
Brand new.
Would you rather make a phone call or send a text?
Can't phone call any day of the week.
What's the one thing you couldn't live without?
Kirikou.
What's your favourite flavour crisp?
Corn cocktail. It's slow at the end here.
The last movie that you watched?
Don't know. Don't watch TV.
What's 21 times 21?
400 and something.
What's your go-to drink in a bar?
Beer.
Most annoying person on MAPFRE?
Willie.
You've got 3 seconds, I'm just going to let you enjoy and try and pull one on through. Okay, stop.
Inaugurations, parades, sports events.
I don't know if I've time not to the end there.
Just hang on. Always been present.
Hello, man.
1, 2, 3.
That's not the figure 8. What it is? That's right.
Let's go to the jury.
Isn't the figure 8? No, that's 3 knots in one. I see the figure 8. What does it do? It's a half figure. You don't mean a full figure 8.
How many is that?
No. This isn't the figure 8.
No. 6, 7. Okay, well they got 9.
But that's 3 knots. That's 3 knots. No, this is a figure 8. I was stuck on this one for like the whole time. This is a figure 8. Yeah, I know what a figure 8 is, but you're obviously not going to do that the whole time. Yeah.
Wisdom is actually named after the tale of
I think we're going to on this one. I was stuck for about 30 seconds.
We're going to have to pick this one up in The Hague, I think. This is going to go on and on. But I don't want to ruin your train of thought before the place.
That's right.
Don't overthink
I'm
it.
pretty sure I should be around on this, but we'll let Pete and Brad win this one and we'll go for the real deal, eh? And Pete can take his yellow rope back. Thank you very much.
So we've managed to take refuge from the Gothenburg rain here in Mapfre's container. Now on board Mapfre there is Blair Tuke, and Blair Tuke is essentially in competition with Peter Burling, the other Kiwi legend on board Team Brunel, to take part in, well, essentially win the Triple Crown. The Triple Crown of sailing basically consists of winning the Olympics, the America's Cup and the Volvo Ocean Race. Now these two have won the first two together, but one of them has yet to take the Volvo Ocean Race crown. Can one of them do it, or will Dongfeng Race Team mix things up? Here's what happened when we caught up with them last week.
I'm Blair Tuke and I'm part of Mapfre for Volvo Ocean Race.
Peter Burling and part of Brunel.
Sailed together for the last 10 years, mainly in the 49er for the Olympics and then last year for the America's Cup, and now we're racing each other.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual racing against Blair rather than with him like we normally do, but it's going to be one hell of a battle down to the Hague.
Now is the time for you to kill some of your competitiveness with these throw the cans. You're either going to throw over Team Mapfre or you're going to throw over Team Brunel. So stand behind the tables and have a good go at it.
Going for Nina in the middle here. Oh, too high. Well, he did a really good throw, but it was too good. Almost took my head out, rebounded, and he's taking out most of his team. Even he's taking out himself.
Yeah, that deserves a question. What is his worst habit?
Not too bad. We've spent a lot of time together, so he does it right, considering.
Come on, be rude.
No, he's pretty good.
Smelly feet?
Yeah,
Parking?
sometimes.
What is he good at?
Yeah, he's definitely not good at this game, I'll tell you that much. Oh, fuck!
Feels like you're aiming at me, mate, instead of the cups.
Obviously, see, he's not very good at throwing balls. What sport would he be best at?
Quite rates himself as a rugby player, but
Oh, really?
a bit small for that, as you can see the legs.
You haven't hit one can yet, eh?
No, don't worry, mate. The game's still in. Anyone can still win.
The guy is sleeping in the room behind you. He's sleeping during the day. He's working nights, so he wants to sleep.
It means I'm not very good at this game.
Well done.
Congratulations. This game was actually much harder than I thought it was going to be.
By now we know that our skippers have a lot to say to each other, but in Gothenburg they got together for the last time before the leg 11 start for the press conference. Let's take a look at what they said.
Well, a big leg coming for all of us, of course, and you know, I don't think, I say the whole way around, I don't think we have to change much how we sail, how we do things. I think last leg as well we sailed very well, focus, and the most important, we've done a very good leg preparation, and you know, go out there and do a good start is going to be important again, and try to be in front of these two boats.
I think we feel less pressure because I think first of all we're in the flow. I'll just say something. If you look at the points table, we go faster every leg. Even last leg again we found some gears, and I think after the last leg we found again some gears. So I think that's a good thing. And I think we have the best team. Maybe in the beginning we did a couple of swaps, but I think we ended up with a team where we're really happy with. And I think last but not least, I'm sailing in my home waters, Denmark. I'm living in Denmark more than 25 years. And of course the place where we finish, I grown up over there. So I think we have all the ingredients to win the race.
First, I will not believe you because it's amazing to see three boats in the same points. But yes, of course, we are very happy where we are. We will have a better finish, but for us, but it's good. It's a good fight, and I think these three teams deserve to win the race. So now it's about us to push the extra miles and to try to be ahead of them in La Hague. And we know it's going to be a big fight. It's good for the race, and we are excited by the next one and ready to go.
Any team here would say that if you can win the last one, you have experienced such an incredible journey over the last almost 2.5 years with each other from the beginning till where you are now, and to close that off successfully, but also in your hometown, that would even be better.
You know, it's definitely been a difficult race for our team, a lot of ups and downs, and had things maybe bounced a different way, maybe we'd be talking about 4 boats at the top, but we are where we are, and that is the case. have grown stronger, certainly as a group, and I probably have as an individual as well, given all the adversity that we've faced.
For a team coming in with low budget and late and very inexperienced with a young crew, many would have written us off completely. And we've been much more competitive than everyone thought we would be in our sailing. And to not finish at the bottom of the pile would be, you know, the cherry on the cake for these guys. It's a huge achievement, and I'll be very proud of him. He's not going to let me there easy, though. I know that.
On who are you going to bet this time?
Oh, not changing. I'll double it if someone else will take it. I'll even triple it. That's how confident I am Bowie's going to win.
It's going to be a very interesting leg because it will be a lot of transition, a lot of wind, less wind, and so a lot of current. So yeah, I think it's going to be a big match.
Yeah, Abby, you got 1 minute, got 10 Australian slang words, and you're going to give me the normal equivalent. You ready?
Right, ready.
Okay, and go.
Ooh.
Bicky.
Dicky.
Bicky.
A biscuit.
Yep. Pash.
Passionate. Love someone.
Nah. Moolah.
A kiss. No, it was a kiss.
That was kiss. But you got it wrong. Moolah.
Muller. Pass.
Dunny.
Toilet.
Clacker.
What?
Clacker.
No idea.
Chunder.
Spew.
Arvo.
Afternoon.
Sanger.
Sausage.
Nah.
What?
Grog. Keep grinding.
Beer. Alcohol.
Cozzy.
Swimming costume.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. Done.
Woo!
Yep.
How many was that? That was pretty good. What was it? A clacker is a bum?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Not so much to say. Thank you again to all the shore crew. I think you've done more than 100% until the end for us to have the best boat. We have the best boat. Let's show them that we have the best team, the best sailing team, and let's go and kick their ass. Thank you.
I think I'm probably about to start the most important race of my life. It's where 3 boats are on equal points and it all comes down to one leg. It's an all or nothing leg. It's a do or die leg. I think that's pretty amazing to be able to say that you're part of it and that we're actually making history.
45! Line on! Pressure in 5.
The war has started.
We've said to each other, we've come so far, so we might as well finish it off. So yeah, I'm prepared to just go for it and be really aggressive and push the hardest I've ever pushed in my life.
Brunel skipper Bauer Becking is on his 8th race and he's never won the trophy in almost 30 years of competition. But now he sits just days away from a potential victory. Before he set off to The Hague, we caught up with Bauer to find out how he's coping with the pressure.
I think I think a lot of people wonder how the pressure is, and it's maybe pretty strange. But I think when you're getting older and you've done the race so many times, I think the pressure part is more or less gone. So it's not something. Like, I think it's a classic example. So it feels like your last breakfast. I think it's something like you expected. I feel like, oh, pressure is on. So, but I think that's probably the strange thing, that the pressure is actually not high at all. Just to do a yard race and we have to bloody win.
It's his birthday! 35!
Keep on dreaming. It's good when you have a young wife. It keeps you young. The most beautiful wife in the world. Come, Miska, go.
It's just a yard race, right? And the yard race we have to win. You're not getting nervous now for a yard race, are you? Would you, Katie? No.
And Sander is tension
that's one of the
before they go, which is good.
Win.
But that's something else than being nervous, yeah?
I think some guys and girls are thinking too much. Just keep it simple. I think it's the classic one from Olympics. People going really, really well in all the pre-leading up, and then they break.
or do a lot of complex stuff.
Yeah,
when
make it
they
complicated when they not focusing where they're good in it.
Not with traffic.
KP, how do you handle tension?
Don't feel it. Never happens.
Oh, let's wait.
Nice, yeah?
That'd be very nice. Not that nice.
It's
just the race.
Look at me, guys.
Yeah, we look at you. Don't worry. Do they know this or their cell phones?
There's only one scenario: bloody win this race. That's it's not only for the team, but as well like for yourself, for our sponsors, for the shore crew. We're in the flow. We're going well, and I think we can do it. So I'm not thinking too much about it. I know you guys still ask a lot about it, but it's just a yard race, and I think Pete is just he just jumped in with Shirley as well. So we just did the sheet on and off we go. Don't think too much about it. Oh, it'll be nice to win it, of course. That's always one of these things. I haven't ticked it off yet. I always say some events you have to tick off, and this is one of the events. Would be nice if we can tick it off. But then on the other hand, I know as well that only one can win, and if I don't win, I still can sleep. So that's the thing. What I know.
How many times do you think you've seen these answers in the last 2 weeks?
You probably know better than I do, but that's how I think. That's who I am. So I won't change a thing in that sense.
Geen probleem, kom maar door Zweden.
Oh, super.
Niet spaat houden. Thanks for it. Go for it.
Oh, what's your birthday wish today?
Birthday wish, winning in The Hague.
Okay, that's all for Gybe Talking today. The big question is, who is going to win the Volvo Ocean Race? 3 teams can do it, Brunel, Dongfeng and Mapfre, but only one can take the ultimate glory.
Yeah, I mean, we are in an amazing situation now. 3 boats, equal points, 1 leg to go.
But we are in the same point here. It's just amazing.
Who could have written the script like that? You couldn't have done that.
This time we are 3 boats fighting for the first place, and the only important thing is to be ahead of these 2 guys. So no matter what is the result of the leg, we have to be ahead of these guys. So if they do 6 and 7, we do 5, and it's enough.
I'm very happy we are involved in these 3 boats and fighting, but we know that only one is going to win.
The last time I will be in such good position to win, so we have to give everything.
The anger Bowie may have because it's the 8th time he's trained, I think Dongfeng or Charles will have much more.
I think I have to show this. All the nails are there. Haven't been biting at all.
But it's good now, everybody see Brunel and Mapfre as a favorite. We are the underdog, we have nothing to lose.
Of course they will be thinking, why in the hell is it possible that the yellow boat is coming from being so far behind?
It is worrying, of course it is worrying.
We're not fearing now them anymore speed-wise. I think we can match them.
This is a dangerous game with 3 boats, because we know these guys are quite aggressive and sure, so they will do anything to come back and win the race.
I've got the feeling that we actually can win this thing.
One mission, we have to beat them.